our rubs, using them indoors, crock pot. We will again. It's not hard. All you do is take a pork butt that will fit in the crock pot. We cover them well in mustard and rub it in. We have our crock pot on high, and we'll leave it there. We cook by internal temperature of the meat, and on a pork butt, we want to make sure that we get plenty of coverage with mustard and the rub. And we're looking to get it to an internal temperature of somewhere around 200 to 205. You want to be able to pull the shoulder bone out with ease. You don't want to be fighting it. And you want to be able to stick a fork anywhere in it, and it's tender and easy to remove. You know, it's not hanging up in the meat. Generally, a good rule of thumb is we're going to cook this for every pound of meat. We're going to cook it for about half an hour, and that should be a good starting point. If you're doing it for a dinner party or for a group of people, I would add at least an hour and a half, just as pork butts can cook slow. We take the few times that we have done it indoors, you know, don't feel bad about putting the extra on there. It's just going to turn into more sauce, more goodness. So we appreciate it. Hope this helps you guys with your cooking. Enjoy our sauces and rubs even a little bit more, and we appreciate you. We are a couple hours in now, and all I've done is flipped it over, fat side up, and added about probably right at a cup of our house barbecue sauce. Now that I know that there's plenty of moisture in the bottom to protect the non-fat side, I'll leave it this way for the rest of the cook. We'll check in a couple more times, show you guys what it looks like in the finished product. Thanks. So here we go, guys. Here's what we've got going on. We're several hours in now, and we need to get some of the juice that's cooked off of the meat. And I'm going to go ahead and check the other side, make sure it looks good, and check internal temperature, see how we're coming along here. And please be very careful. This is very, very hot. It was boiling when I pulled it off. And I made a mess, of course. I prefer cooking it outdoors because that's not a mess, it's just stuff that fell on the ground. Okay. They also make, they're called bear claws, and you can get them on Amazon. I would look for probably at least the $15 range for them, but they make grabbing a hold of the meat and flipping it very, very easy. But forks work. It is getting tender already. Okay, so at this point we're flipping fat side back up. And we're gonna add more barbecue. See, you know that's real barbecue sauce when it won't even come through the hole. It's clogging it up. There you go, guys. That's going to be the last video until the finished product. At this point, just make sure... Oh, hang on. I lied. We are going to check the temp. Okay, and remember we're looking for around 2 to 205, preferably closer to the 205 range. So, just get you a good quality digital thermometer, and a analog or whatever you want to call them, the little red needle that swings style. As a backup. Those are easily calibrated and they're like $3. But a digital one, it makes it quick, easy to read. There we go. Got about 29 degrees left. And we'll get back to you then. Alright guys, what's up? Here we are back, and I wanted to go through some of the processing, or some of the tools that I use when I'm making pork butts and meat in general. For the pork butt, these are bear paws. You can search bear paws, bear claws, meat pullers. They're 6 sharp, pointed, very, very strong. Just take and rip your meat apart. Second, make sure you have a very good digital thermometer. This is not one on my smokers. I do have better ones. If you want a really good quality, I suggest Maverick or Bass Pro. Actually, their house brand is it. At this point, we're right at 205. So what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and, woo, there we go. Find a spot where we don't hit bone. There we go, 205, 206, so we're just a little bit above it. Okay, now what we're going to do is, since we're not serving this tonight, of course, at almost midnight, is, and here we go. I'll show you a little bit of what the meat is, if I can get some where the bone isn't. There you go. We'll pull this out. We'll drain this sauce off of it because it is got a lot of grease in it. And then we'll put it back in a crock pot with a cup and a half of whatever your favorite Patriot pork hot sauce, or barbecue sauce, excuse me. My favorite is so hot. Have a good one, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be doing something different hopefully next week, and we hope to start doing these quite often. Thanks.